Hello friends, in this video I'm going to tell you about Newton's dividend difference interpolation, and in which we are going to find out the polynomial and also need to find the f of 6. So we have given table. So for x we have 3, 7, 9, 10, and f of x have 168, 120, 72 and 63. Here x equals to 6 since we need to find f of 6. And so firstly we will find out the dividend difference table. So we will write x as it is and y will be as it is. So first value will be x naught, and first value for y will be y naught, and here it is x1, x2, x3 and y1, y2, y3. We basically don't need any to do with this value, but to make our table accurate we are going to find out everything. So first thing is that is del of y, del of square and del of q. We also need to see the symbol is we have del and then a straight line uh, in between the symbol for the same for del square and del q. So firstly we have to evaluate it by the lower value minus upper value and divide by the same for the lower value minus the upper value, that is y1 minus y naught divided by x1 minus x naught. That will give your bracket square bracket of x naught comma x1. So so we so need to find out with the same for the closed interval x1, x0, x1, x2, and then for del q we have to find x0, x1, x2, x3. So we have to evaluate it this way. So for the first one we have evaluated, that is y1 minus y0 divided by x1 minus x0. Same for this one, we are going to find out y2 minus y1 and x2 minus divided by x2 minus x1. And the third one will be y3 minus y2 and x divided by x3 minus x2. So we'll get this value. The next, for the next value we are going to find out. So we have to care about here that we are going to be, since we have taken the value for both of this. So here we're going to choose 9 here since this is the part of the 9 and also the part of the first term. So first term will be, for this will be 3 and the last term for this will be 9. In the same way we have to find out this one. So this will be last term for this and 7 will be the first term for this one. So we have to take the denominator as it is. Then the next term will be for the last term. 3 will be first and 10 will be last. So we have to evaluate this. So till here we have evaluated every terms. Now we need to find out the Newton dividend difference interpolation formula. In this we have to use y equals to y naught plus x minus x naught. Since we are using the difference table, we will evaluate it easily. So if you are using the two terms x minus of x1, x minus x naught, then in this term we need to find out just the in between the two, that is x naught and x1. Then for the next term is x minus x naught and x minus x1. We have to go one step forward. So in from the x we are subtracting x naught, then x1, and then our interval will be x naught, x1 and x2. Since we have four values, we are going to be find out for the x naught, x1, x2 and x3. So this will be, we have to evaluate x minus x naught, x minus x1 and x minus x2. So after writing this formula we are going to put the values in here. So we have to put the value of x is here 6. So we could see that x is equal to 6 since we have to find out f of 6. So x is here 6. So after putting the value of the 6 we are going to get 108 as the answer, and our polynomial will be found when the value of x will be as it is and the other value of the x naught, x1, x2 and x3, when we put this value we'll get this form. And if we simplify this form we can also get the other form that will be more accurate. So this was all about the Newton's dividend difference interpolation polynomial. So thank you, and let's meet in the next video.